Hello, ladies and mental gents. We are back to Gaslands, and well, I'm kind of stuck on stacking cars on top of each other, so we're probably gonna be looking at that for next couple of videos until I get bored of it or figure something that looks cooler. Yeah, but today we have those two crappy cars. And no, I don't remember the producer of those. Yeah, so sorry about that. But it is in one of the videos with the hole there if you are looking to find them out. So what we're gonna do this time around, instead of putting one on top of the roof, we're actually gonna get rid of the roof in here, and we're gonna put the entire chassis. Yeah, so like that. So you're gonna have double grille, double engine, everything. Maybe it's gonna look good, maybe it's gonna look silly. I don't know. Well, they generally kind of look silly. Yeah, but silly in a good way. So let's just get on the table and start building. So first thing we need to do is just, get rid of the bottom of one of those cars. Well, actually of both of them. So we have this one opened. Then we're gonna get this one open as well. And why do I need to get rid of the bottoms from both of them? Because it's gonna be easier cutting the one in half, and then the other one do not need the bottom to be put on top of it. Yeah, it only needs the front grille and the back grille. So yeah, well, not grille, back plate, whatever it is. Yeah, but generally the idea is just to, I don't even have to cut it. Okay. So getting rid of the bottom of one of them didn't really make sense. Okay, but yeah, whatever. Let's just say that we all make mistakes. So let's just reassemble that one. So we have this. We're gonna be smacking this on top. So we need to put the glass in here. Yeah. So we have that glass. Do I have super glue here? Oh, it's probably gone. Yeah, it is gone. It's not like I don't have 50,000 more of that. With this kind of hobby, you have to always be supplied in super glue. Although during the COVID, they really went mental with that. Yeah, I went to the store and they asked, is there a global shortage of super glue? And they was like, there's a global shortage of everything. Like, not really. Yeah, there is a problem with transportation, but not shortage per se. Okay, so we have that. We don't need this, this, or this, but we're gonna need this. So, making this easy on myself, giant shears. Yeah, they are like a sheet metal shears. So, all of the cutting that previously has been actually complex, after I got this and figured out that, using it is a good idea, make the entire process so much easier. Well, I wish I didn't have laptop standing there because I would have place to put it, but yep. So now, this. It's gonna go in here. The question is, would I have to cut any details into it? Because that is not flat. Yeah, so let's see. No, not really. I can just screw it back and be happy about this. So far it looks like one of the easiest conversions in this style, which I appreciate. I like when stuff is easy. So there we go. Now the back. See, with the back you have a little bit of a different thing, because you need to fill up that gap that you are creating. Okay, you probably need to cut it more. Let's grab those shears again. And about the image. So now let's see if that fits. Like badly designed glove, yes. Of course, that super glue is not one to hold this. Oh, come on. Maybe just by touching up on the bars in here, that's gonna help. Alright, well, it's not like this glass gonna be much really visible in here because we're gonna cover it, but you see there is this, you know, we're gonna fill this up and fill this up, which gonna create one bigger body. Like, I'm actually quite happy with this entire idea. We're just gonna need to squeeze this a little bit. And why so? This glass is really driving me crazy at this moment. But yeah, it wasn't hogging the body well enough. Right now it is actually feeling like it is hogging the body, so we're gonna have more contact points. So let's just give it a little bit of super glue, like always. Yeah, not too much. Yeah, again, like always, on the points that gonna be contact points, and just settle it down. And now I have to leave it for next 5 to 10 minutes to dry. Finally, it is dry, and in the meantime I did manage to get the pieces ready to build it till, well, somewhat of the end. We're gonna leave the front window clear, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna add an engine in here. So just a little bit of sanding just to scuff it out. This is a very, you know, fine sand grit, well, paper stick. Yeah. So those things tend to stick pretty much instantly, so you need to be very careful. There we go. I like this, you know, triple intake. And for the main weapon I decided to go with the minigun and mount it on the front of the car. Yeah, on the height that's gonna be usable for intended purpose. There we go. And let's just put a couple of dots of glue here and just smack it in the middle. Yeah, so it have a nose. Now I was thinking about this ram. It is broken, it just didn't print out correctly. Just see how we can fit it in here. I think that if I get rid of the supports, it's actually gonna have more of a space to get stuck into it, and I can make it more central by just cleaning this, and it's gonna look like it was designed like that, even though the length of the spikes is different. Yeah, gonna kind of work. Kind of sucks, but kind of works. And I was actually planning to put it, you know, as a broken piece, but yeah, it fits. Yeah, and now comes the part that we love, which is covering all of the problems. So first of all, wheel well. I have this thing. It is from the bottom cup of the Mueller mill, from the cup of Mueller mill, not bottom cup. Yeah, there's no bottom cup. But it is on the bottom of the cup. Of the... Yes, you know, one of those. Yeah, so... Müller Milch, for those who don't know, it is a German flavored milk. And I can get it in the Polish store somehow. Well, probably because it is quite popular. And have quite funny commercials as well. So you have one added, now we're gonna cover this one. So for this one I have those square plates that I love to use so much on the orcs. We're gonna add that in here. And schlappy-dappy-doo. There we go, that covers the second wheel well. We're gonna do exactly the same on the other side. So just a little bit of scuffing. We are creating a lot of symmetry in here, which is... well, I want to break it. So I have another one of those, but this is a diamond plating instead. And if you are wondering how do I cut circles, I bought a set of the hole punches from Amazon for a tenner. It is like, one is 80mm, the other one is 15, and the other one is 25. And they've been my favorite toys for a while now, but I'm just starting to use them for the miniatures, because it's interesting to actually have a circular shape, which is unusual. So now this window we're gonna fully cover with this planking. This is like a metal sheeting or whatever. Yeah, let's just give it a little bit of bend, because there is just a ever so slight bend in the shape of this. And then when I'm gonna put it like that, it's gonna work better. And now scuffing. And like you can see, I have a second one prepared as well, but I'm actually thinking about doing something different for the other side and keeping this for the next build, which is gonna include the same car. Come on, for him. So I'm already glued to this piece. Yeah, so my fingerprints included in the paint job, lovely. Now, the back thing, yeah, this is from the bottle cup, yeah. I just cut it, clean out the back and straighten it. And we're gonna be covering the back window, especially that glass did slip quite a lot, so it doesn't look very well. The problem with this plastic don't really like super glue. It kind of works, but yeah. And now what I said that I want to use some other stuff, I do have little bits of plastic cut into pieces. You can see them in here. I have circles, I have other stuff, but we're mostly gonna use the square bits. Oh, come on. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, just scuff it a little bit. And then just apply the super glue. This is one of those, you know, kind of, I just gonna slap stuff on top of it until it's gonna work situations in this stage. So I just gonna add ton of those little squares just to cover that side windows. And to be honest, who need to look to the sides when you are driving a dev mobile? Yeah. Most of the people are very concerned about health and safety in this situation, you know, especially when it comes to health and safety from the bullets or any other things that can kill you. All right. And here we go. So we have engine, we have weapon, we have RAM. It's a little bit different than what I was expecting, but it's not bad. I actually like how it works because those two cars are the same, so they stack so well, and that front grille, you know, double up, looks kind of cool. So now I just need to clean up those fingerprints from the roof, because they drive me crazy. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to just black bomb it and finish the paint job. Oh no. We need to add some fuel tanks. One can be sitting in here. Let's just go with one only on this side. Yeah. To be honest, I'm always thinking, you know, when I'm gluing them just on top, some sort of a, you know, hanger should be there. But I'm too lazy to build it. So yeah, let's just get it black bombed. Again, I decided for a lazy paint job, so we're gonna be just doing a metallic overbrush. We want to get those details out, yeah, especially for all of those added objects. Oh my goodness, this brush is very stiff. I didn't pay attention. So there we go. It is, wow, it's not really picking up anything at this stage. But yeah, let's just add a tiny bit more of the mithril silver here. And we're still gonna go. I think that's gonna be good enough. So the sides. So we pick up the colors, yeah, the metallics. Like I said, lazy paint job. I really don't feel like doing much for this build. No, this is metallic. I am looking for something. This is metallic as well. Do I only have metallics on my desk today? No, we have a blood red, and we have the blue color in here. Magic blue, blood red. Magic blue, blood red. Hard decision. So both. Yeah, I cannot really decide what I want to do with it. You know, I have those two speed paints. Why not use them both? Well, the first thing first, we need to close them because I'm gonna mess up the caps and then I'm gonna have blue mix up with red. I know my skills. And I have pale the bone, which is a beige color. So yeah, mix it first. We'll see how it's gonna turn out, how those colors are gonna turn out on this dark undercoat, because technically you should be maybe we're gonna first do a little bit of it. No, we're gonna lead with that. So we have red, yeah, there are some doors. Let's go with red, yeah. So we have one patch job, and let's do maybe a couple of those squares in red, like every other one, like I tend to do on orcs. Oh, this always requires me to shut up. Alright, so here this is it. I'm thinking maybe this back panel in here as well, entire thing. There we go. So we have red panel and maybe one of the hoods. Let me see. The top one. Yep, we're just gonna paint it in red, just to show that the car was assembled from multiple different cars. Alright, so we have this done. Now let's do the blue. Blue, of course, is going straight away onto the window. There's gonna be our reflection of the sky, and I don't know if the sky in Gaslands is actually blue. Yeah, so I have cars with green. I think that I have cars with orange as well, windshields. Yeah, but yeah, now let's paint the other doors, because why not? So you're gonna have this blue on the doors. Yeah, we're gonna call it sky blue for this particular car. Oh, I overspilled a little bit, but it is a, what do you call it, the speed paint, so you can just wipe it with your finger. Yeah, so we have it in here, blue color. Maybe this front panel. Okay, and now we can use the same idea on the checker pattern in here. Yep, so there we go. We have those done. And now that khaki. Actually, did it even? Yeah, where is that bridge bone? Here. Let's try some more. Alright. And we're gonna just paint this entire roof with it. It's just gonna look dirty, I guess, instead of doing anything else, but it kind of works. It's, I don't know that you can see it on the camera, but it looks actually brownish. Yeah. There is one more thing that I really want to paint, but I don't think that I have the right color in here. But we're gonna see on that dark metallic, even orc skin should look good. Yeah. I really need to buy myself some paint shelf, you know, for the paints that I'm using constantly, especially for those speed paints, because my paint organizer is a nightmare. Well, my paint organizer is basically a drawer from one of those plastic cupboards. Okay, so there we go. A fuel tank. I want to paint it green because I'm just thinking, you know, that most of them are either green or yellow, at least the ones that I remember from my childhood. They were always either green or yellow, probably because, you know, everyone was stealing them from military back in Poland. So there we go. And now we're gonna do the weathering without making any breaks. So we have that claw brown. Yeah, it's a nice brown color, kind of meh in general, but nice color. So I just added to my lovely palette, yeah, because this is definitely a palette, not just a bottle cap. Oh, I'm losing my my stuff today. If nobody noticed, yeah, you know it, you know it. So this, and now let's try to keep it the way that I don't gonna mess it up. So wheels first, yeah, just to knock out that what do you call it, chrome color from them, and then just the bottom panels. A front ram. I know that everything is still wet, so it's gonna be blending with those colors, which I don't complain. It's fine, it works. There we go. And of course I forgot one other thing, you know, a little bit of rust here and there and everywhere, because this little car requires it. It's a lot of metallic. There is not much of a proper paint coverage, and I actually like how those speed paints did turn out on it, because they look very muted. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that wasn't fully expected. So just Okay, I'm gonna have to repaint that window definitely. Yeah, because I screwed up. But let's just give it a little bit of Monica. I mean, a little bit of rust here and there and everywhere. And let's just make it here and a little bit on the back. Okay, and we are done. Well, of course, beside that one little problem that I created by myself, which is that window. There we go. We're just gonna give it 5 minutes and toss it on the spin table, and I'm gonna be done with this video. Haha! So here we have a finished project. I'm gonna be honest, when I was starting it, the cars looked like they would fit together, but I wasn't really sure. They actually turned out well, yeah? It's a different approach to the same kind of subject, and yeah, I like it. I don't gonna complain. It's gonna be definitely attached to one of the gangs. I was thinking about putting that red stripe over the roof, but nah, I'm gonna leave it as it is. It's look cool as, you know, just patch up piece of technology. Yeah, so this is it for today. So if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and whoever else want to watch it. And everyone have a great day and take care. Bye.